Hello, my name is Starlight. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I just want to reach out to all of you out there and see how all of you are doing. I just want to say hello to all of you beautiful souls, and I don't really care what country you come from. I would love to reach the whole entire world, really, but YouTube only will let me reach a certain amount of people out here. So anyway, there are some people out there I want to reach, but I can't reach them. So I want to reach out to you then, Anyway, as always, I'm going to check with you and see, are you taking good care of yourself? I hope you are, and I hope you're being kind to yourself, and I really want you to see me like either a friend figure, or of course we're not friends. I just made a video on that about friends, but I would like to make more friends, but I realize that you really don't need a lot of friends. Really, if you just have one friend, which you should be your best friend. I'm my best friend. I love myself. So I had to do that really quick. So you can have a best friend if it's yourself. And anyway, so I want to make sure you all are getting out in nature. I'm going to keep on saying this over and over again. So you're going to have to get used to it, guys and girls. It's so important. It's so healing, to get out. And I always want to make sure you're being kind to yourself. It's so important. Don't be negative, instead of thinking of all the negative stuff in your life about how bad you are and what you didn't do and how you should have done something, because believe me, I know what that's like. I'm actually freeing myself from all that right now. I've been reprogramming myself, and it doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. It does. It takes time. So, and you're going to see a lot of flaws in me, and, I want you to see my flaws. I want you to understand that I am just as human as you are, that human word, that word I never liked before. But I'm a spirit being, having a human experience. So anyway, besides, I do want you to make sure you're taking good care of yourself. Think about the kind of food that you're eating. Is it healthy or not? And how much, I got to work on this. How much do you put on your plate? I got to say this because I have a struggle with that. I like the food so much, and my eyes are bigger, than what, I don't know, when I like salad, and I do like tacos, and I'm going to probably get you some of you hungry. I don't eat meat or any of that, but I do like, right now I've been having like a burrito, bean and rice burritos with rice and all that goody stuff, and I love hot sauce. Sometimes it's a little too hot where I'm like, whoo, flames come out of my mouth. I don't know why, I just do it again. I haven't learned my lesson on that. So I like hot sauce, not too hot though. It takes a while to get that back out of your mouth. Some things they say is good to eat with that after your mouth is on fire. So I don't want to talk about food here. I'm going to get hungry. So anyway, I want to make sure you're eating good. But don't eat too much, don't put all that on your plate, if you do put a lot on your plate, put half the amount. You need to cut down on that, because I know I do. And then it's like an all-you-eat buffet here, I might eat one meal. It's a good meal though. This is so bad. So anyway, I do love all of you, and I hope you're taking good care of your family and friends, and your furry friends and the not so furry friends. And I just want to say, you can like my videos, you can share it with a friend or a family member or whoever, or even that dog down the street. That dog might get some help, like some good sound advice. Some of the dogs I've actually met in my life, they acted like humans. I'm thinking, I bet you were a human being before, and you probably wanted to come back as a dog, right? And I'm like, wow, this dog is definitely more than a dog. There are two dogs that I met before. They lived in the same house. Imagine that. They didn't act like dogs. They acted like people. You might have one of those in your house, or even cats. You're like, what's up with this cat? But anyway, I love pets. And anyway, like I said, you can like, share, you could subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way, you know, like you can help me. You know, if you don't like what's going on in the world out there, I know you don't. Know why? That's why I'm making these videos. If you don't like what you see out in the world, help me by liking these videos and subscribe to my channel. That way YouTube will put my videos out more. That way I can help more people, and you know, like, you will have a part in that. You will like help me out by reaching more people, and I appreciate all of you out there. All of you, I see all of you. You know, thank you for liking my videos and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you're watching my video right now, thank you for taking the time out. I know they're long videos, and I'm so sorry. I have to work on that. It is, you know, I gotta really talk faster or something, but I really, you know, it's hard for me if I watch videos and you know, there's times I want to get help on YouTube for how to do this and how to do that, and the person's talking so fast, I gotta rewind. I gotta rewind. What did they say? You know, so I don't want to talk so fast, you know, because then I'll, whatever. But anyway, I am so sorry. But anyway, you can subscribe. Don't forget to ring that notification bell. I know it's loud on here because the mic is right here. But I love my bell. And so you can reach, or you can send a message down below this video. And you can send me a message also on Instagram at 1995 Starlight, or on Facebook at Kathy with a K Dingman. So now I can start with the video. Now this is a strange video. This is not really going to be a big hit, but never know. It's, you know, YouTube. You know, you never know how this is going to hit anybody. But you know, I keep on thinking about this, so I'm going to come up with this. This is not to pick on anybody and say how bad you are, but I just am curious. You might have people ask you this a lot. Ready? What's your favorite color? Do you have a favorite color? Or how about you? Do you have a favorite color? Do you have a favorite color? I don't have really a favorite color. It is kind of funny. You know, now I'm looking at my screen and I see all these colors behind me. Like, I see the red, the blue, the yellow. Well, actually that's gold with sparkles in there, like glitter. And then there's like, yeah, there's gold and like a purple, and it's a lot of glitter paint that I made that picture back there. That was me. Actually, pat myself, not on my chest. What am I? Whoa! I'll pat myself on the back. There, I did that picture. That's my first picture like that. So, yeah, so, and then I got yellow flowers over here. I got the orange, whoops, orange ones over here. And, yeah, so, and this place here is very colorful. If you've seen some of my older videos, you'll see I have a lot of my artwork, and a lot of it, like I do have in back of me, I got artwork here and there all over the place. So I love colors. And you know, there's the reason why I asked this is, and that I was thinking, should I really even make a video on this? You know, like, what's the sense in making a video about colors? But I just want, the reason why I brought this up is I love right now because of spring, I love green. You know, like in the wintertime we had white. I love white. This is actually, this top, it looks white on my screen, but it's actually a mint green. So I like mint green. Whoops, it's my boob. I can't say that. Shh. That's my not glue. It's not glue. I don't even call it a, you know. Anyway, but it's a nice mint green, and so anyway, I am sorry. Some of you might not like this video because my language. So I apologize. I'm so excited right now, and I get like that when I get happy. So it's all because of you guys. You know, I'll blame it on you. So like this time of year in spring, because I just got done with the winter. In the winter, I love the white snow. I love looking at, you know, the snow all over the trees, and you know, like especially when it looks like frosting everywhere. Or my favorite snow in the wintertime, even though it's not the packy snow where you can make a snowball or make a igloo. I love making those. Is the sparkly snow, but that stuff you can't make, you cannot make an igloo or a snowman with that. It's sparkly stuff. So I like white, and that's not a color, or I love, even my mic hair is black. Not you, Mike, but this mic. It's a lot of mics out there. It is kind of funny. I know a lot of mics out there in the world. Throughout my whole life, actually, I have a brother named Mike, so it's kind of funny. And I have an archangel named Michael. I don't have any favorite angels, but I do ask Archangel Michael a lot. So the reason why I wanted to talk to you about colors is, did you know that with colors, some of you may know this, is that there's meanings behind the colors. It's so important, and you might be wondering why. It's like, like with roses. I know a lot of you guys know about the rose colors, maybe. So like yellow, and I wish I wrote down like all these. I know yellow is like for friendship. Yellow is a nice color. That's my mom's like number one favorite color, is yellow, besides orange and red. Those are her, like, she loves those kind of colors. Where I love yellow flowers, the sun, when a lot of times, they paint pictures of the sun being yellow, so green grass, I love, like I said, at this time, a lot of the blooms are, buds are opening up, and now it's so cool, the little things, the little furry things, which I made a hiking video, which I will be putting out soon. And when I was hiking, I went on the trail, and it was so cute because the buds were opening up, and it gets all these little fuzzy little things on there. I don't know what they're called, but I'm like, wow, look at all these little fuzzy things on the tree. So I love grass. Now I see, I just went to a park this morning when I had to do laundry, which it was a hard morning. It took me like, I picked out 2 bad dryers, so it took me like more than an hour. Like the first dryer I used was blowing cold air. I didn't know it until I came back, and it was supposed to have been almost done. And then I took it out because it still wasn't done, and I put it in another dryer, and that was blowing cold air too. So when I was out doing my laundry this morning, I went to a park, and all the green grass was popping. It was just like it's starting to grow, and I was like, oh, look at all the green grass. It's just popping out of the ground. And like pink, like, I'm a girl, so, I got, like, on my, YouTube channel, if you do want to check that, my YouTube channel, that is Starlight, and that's with Kathy with a K, Dingman. So that's how you find my YouTube channel, because I didn't realize there's a whole lot of Starlight channels out there with different people. And I thought, when I picked out my name, I thought I was going to be the first Starlight out there, but I didn't realize there's a lot of different kind of stuff out there on YouTube with the name Starlight. So if you just checked out Starlight, you may never find me. So it is with Kathy with a K, Digman. And so I was wearing pink, beautiful pants, and they were really cheap, but they look really hot on me. And a very beautiful blue. So I love, like my blue eyes. Don't you love those eyes? Wait until you see them in person. You think they're nice here on a camera? This is nothing. Wait until you see me in person. Then you'll see. I don't have the right camera right yet to show you really how beautiful my blue eyes are. It's in my family. On my grandma's side, she had big blue eyes. I really didn't know my grandma very much until the time where she was going to pass away. But I was like, wow, Grandma, look at your big blue eyes. Now I feel like the my, what big eyes you have. But yeah, it's in the sky. I love looking. I'm a big into looking up at the sky, at the beautiful different color blues, and the beautiful clouds. I'm a cloud girl. I'm always looking up in the sky, looking at the sun, which I did notice. You might have never noticed this. Maybe you have, but really check the sun out. Like there's some days it's like the way it was when I was a kid, where it's so bright. When you try to look at it, like I can look at my, now I'm like, I'm looking at my lights here. But, where you look up at the sun, I used to get in trouble when I was a kid about stop staring at the sun. I was like, I loved looking at the sun. You're going to go blind. You keep on staring at that sun. Really? It's so beautiful. But now, it was so bright when I was a kid, my eyes would water, because I loved staring at the sun. And now, like for years, I noticed this is weird. I don't even know. It had to been around 2013. I was going through a lot at that point, being homeless and stuff. And I was outside a lot. What can I say, So I would look up at the sky, and that's where I discovered that there's something, and it was moving though. It was really freaking weird. You got to check this stuff out. Is that it looks like a light disc, it's round, perfect circle, but you can look at it, and I don't know if this happens at a certain time of the year, but I was going cuckoo with this whole sun thing, and it would move across the sky. I would watch it actually just slowly move. I'm like, what the heck is that out there? Anyway, I've seen some strange things, but, that looks like a yellow disc to me. And purple. I do have some purple back there. Whoops, I'm looking at the wrong side. Like this is love purple. So yeah, I do have sorry about that. I love purple, but it's kind of weird is I don't wear a lot of purple, even though it looks beautiful when I wear it on me. So I love purple. And red, there's times that red for Valentine's Day. So, like when people are in love, they want to celebrate Valentine's with their loved ones, but not everybody does that. My son doesn't celebrate Valentine's. I was surprised. He goes, every day is Valentine's. It's like, wow, ain't that sweet? He's such a sweetheart. And Christmas time, red is a big popular color at Christmas time, with the trees, like in Ho Ho Ho, the guy that I want to pop in the no-oh-ohs. I love this Frosty, like you can keep Frosty the snowman. I love the snowman. And the reindeer, I like the reindeer, but Santa Claus, like I want to pop him one. Come here, you. But Santa Claus and I have issues. So yeah, and green is a beautiful color in the Christmas time too, because a lot of people either have fake trees or real trees, and now they got trees all different colors now, white ones, blue ones, all kinds of different Christmas tree colors, the fake ones that is, so all these colors have meanings. Like I said, yellow is friendship, so now they're going to have all these flowers popping out. Like I got a nice orange one with the yellow in the center, and there's a lot of beautiful tulips. I'm going to be actually taking pictures. I wanted to do that today, but the sun was out, but the clouds were kind of covering the sun. So really, like when you have dreams, you might see colors. Not everybody, I guess, see colors like animals. Not all the animals see colors. They see black and white or gray or whatever. So be grateful. Some people are like colorblind, they see certain colors a certain way, so, and dreams, I don't know where that came from. So anyway, like with dreams, it's so important if you see color, like maybe you're wearing a certain shirt, or maybe you see something and the color stands out. It's really important when you do a dream study, which I made a video on that, is to how to have a dream journal. That is a really good video. It will really let you know how the universe or God communicates with you through your dreams, and numbers, symbols, colors, all of those things. And I know I'm like 2 days behind on my dream journal, so I have to work on that tonight. So anyway, what other colors? I'm looking at, I got so many colors in here. Pink, we did the pink, blue, green, yellow, orange. Orange, like with different fruit, like oranges, like that is yummy. I like oranges or tangerines and stuff like that. And I do have a orange mannequin head that he's actually my flame guy. He looks like he's got flames for eyes. I'm looking around. I got lots of colors in here. Like I said, black, green, turquoise, and nice. That's a beautiful. I actually was, when I was like 15 years old, I was stuck on the color turquoise. Everything was turquoise. I had a turquoise pocketbook. I was just like, I fell in love with the color turquoise. Yeah, so there's a lot of, and then there's a lot of different, all kinds of shades of colors, but even candles, you might not be aware of this. I learned this a long time ago, and I can't remember all the meanings of it, so red, like red a lot of times is either love, it could be passion or love, or, red could be a bad color if you're not in a good mood. So if you're not in a good mood, you might want to change your shirt and change it, because it can actually mess your day up even worse, by wearing red. And the bowls, not your bowl that you eat out of, the animal, they do not like red. So, I was naughty. I would like to go across a fence where there was cows, and used to trespass on the Amish land when I was a kid. They didn't know anything about it, but sometimes when you went out there, the bow was out there, and you're like, oh, am I wearing red? That would be the first thing I'd be checking out. Here there's a bow coming at me, and I'm like, and that's when we kind of hurried up and ran out of there, because you didn't know what the bow was going to do. Yeah, I learned a lot from my brothers. I have to give them a lot of credit for that. I'm looking at all these colors I do. I have, a lot of colors all over the place in here. It's a very, this is very colorful. Normally every single person gets in shock when they come in here. My grandson loved when he came in here because all the colors in here, but like candles, they have black candles out there, and like a lot of people that are into witchcraft or that want to do spells. I'm going to tell you some stuff here. I do want to get a spell book, a love spell. I'm going to put you under love spell. Ping! There you go. No, I don't even have to do that. But they do. They have those things work, those spells, you could put spells on people and it will tell you different things, certain stones or crystals, and, sometimes even animal parts. I did have an animal part in here my brother gave me. I think I got rid of that. It was kind of strange. Some people collect animal parts and they have them in their house to display, like it was his leg, part of his leg with his hoof on it, so yeah, so colors, like pink, like for like with candles, there's meanings for all that stuff. You can look those up, online and say, hey, what does a pink candle mean? What does a white is purity? I got that one down. Black, there's sometimes with colors, and depending on what you're looking up, like what does a black shirt mean? Sometimes, black could be a negative thing, or, sometimes it means protection. Like I got some stuff in here and it's black, but it protects you, certain stones, so if you really want to get help and you're having a hard time, I've been collecting crystals and rocks, and one day I will do a video on that. I will actually show you mine. I'll have like a collection of what I have and why I have it. I have stuff underneath my bed, crystals under my bed. I'll just tell you where all mine are. I have 2 that are under my bed. I'm not going to tell you what they are for. I would have to really look them up and have them written down so I can tell you. I have one under my pillow for my dreams. I have two on the side of my bed for love, to keep me in the love. One is a rose quartz. I know that one, and the other one, I'm not sure what that one is, but I have two, to help me, and they do work. And I have four that are on my iron board, and I bring them with me when I go out in public. There's two that are clear, smooth crystals. I'm trying to think. I have two other ones. Two are the same color. Then I have some in my living room in that space there, and that's where my living room is, in that direction. So they are to help out with, I'm trying to think. I have another one just like under my bed, but it's a small one, which helps clear out negative energies. And I use sage, like in my apartment, to clean out negative energy, like when I come and go in people's places or out in public. I come home. I love the smell of sage. So I have some crystals and stuff in my living room space. And in my refrigerator, would you believe I have one? It says, make sure you don't have any food that is stale or, like going bad, and you can have it in your refrigerator, and that will clear out any bad stuff in your food. Because you go in the store, and a lot of times, people are handling the food that you touch before you, and that's why it's so important, like all your food, that you clean it, especially stuff that you're going to bite into, like an apple, oranges, you're going to peel the skin. Hopefully you don't eat the orange peel, like bananas. You're not going to eat the banana peel, hopefully not. I don't know, maybe some of you do. You never know these days. You might get so hungry, it's like, hey, I'm just going to eat this orange peel, don't mind me, or a banana peeling. I know you can use the orange peelings, though. You can actually break them up in pieces, let them set out, and then they will dry out. Definitely don't want them in a baggie, because it will make them get nasty. Like mold will start growing on them, but like you can air them out, and then they can have like a nice potpourri in your house, and it will smell like oranges. You could put them in a bowl after they dry out, and they smell really good in your house. Like I love the orange scent. And I have other stuff in my apartment. I have like those essential oils. Both of my kids, they gave me, I don't have them handy where I am, but where they have essential oils. So I love either incense in my apartment, which is another way of clearing negative energy out of your apartment. Like there's different names of different kind of incense that could do different things to help you out. So, there are people that are into doing spells. I do have some family members that do black witchcraft, black magic, and I did meet a man a couple of years ago at my 5D fort that he definitely was putting spells out there, like casting spells all over. So, those things really do work. I do know somebody in my past, they, like wanted to be rich and fame and all that stuff, and they went out and grabbed all this stuff, and but you really better think of what you're doing with some of those spells out there. Some of them can ruin the rest of your life. You might get everything you want, and it could destroy the rest of your life because of what you decided to want, get, and you had to go out and get all this stuff. Sometimes you might have to do certain things to actually make these spells work. You might need blood somewhere, some kind of blood, or animals. You might need like burnt offerings and stuff like that. In the Bible, they used to have burnt offerings. So it is interesting how these things do work. They are tools. The only way they're going to work if you believe in it. Like if somebody put it like, I'm going to put like a spell on you. But you know what? If you don't, you can train yourself. It ain't going to work. So then it's not going to work because you don't believe that the spell is going to work. I actually pray before I go to bed every night with Archangel Michael to pray for, no unclean spirit can enter in my dream state. That way when I'm sleeping, I am safe. I pray, that he shields my whole bedroom space, the ceiling, the floor, the walls, the my windows and doors, so my whole bedroom space is all clear. So when I go to bed, there's nothing that can affect me, and I believe that, and it's going to happen. So I am very protected. When I go out driving, I'm always asking, especially areas that I don't know, I always ask for Archangel Michael for protection. I always say, Archangel Michael, I need your assistance, can you please, I'm going to be driving in a place that I don't know, and I need protection, please protect me, and other people around me, so there's, I don't want to just protect myself, but everybody else around me. I could, especially in areas I don't know, especially in the city areas, or, when the traffic is bad at the wrong time of the day, I could be going somewhere not thinking, I don't know how the GPS is going to get me home. So I definitely am a firm believer of that. I used to do some of these things when I was younger. When I was younger, I was actually called the White Witch. I've seen many things with shadows on the wall, and learned a lot of stuff from my one brother, even like you're supposed to look at shadows on the wall, especially when you're lighting candles in the house, and depending on the candles and the colors that you have, so I do have some funny stories about that with and 3 other people witnessed the whole thing, so that's how I ended up getting called the White Witch, because I was the only one that was aware of what was going on. We seen a shadow, and I'm not shitting you, is that a shadow on, imagine if I'm like, you can't see, you see my reflection in that mirror, but imagine if you could see my shadow on the wall, and you don't see anything sticking up, on my head, and then you look at the wall and you're like, wow, there's a shadow on the wall, but like there's horns, there's actually something sticking up, so you want to pay attention to shadows on the wall when you light candles. And you can learn a lot. You could go to a crystal store. They got a beautiful one in my area, out in Troy area, and I love going there. They gave me an angel card, and I got the abundance angel, or angel of abundance. That was a beautiful reading. They are beautiful people, and they study people. When you're coming in there, they know their stuff. They got all these different crystals and books and candles and incense and all kinds of goodies. I could spend a lot of money in that place, even spell books, like I said, if I was going to be using any spells, it would be only for protection and love and all that stuff. I wouldn't do any evil spells, because that stuff will come back at you if you're out. That's why you got to be careful with that stuff. It is real, and if you do something to try to cause harm to somebody and they didn't know it, and it really actually affected them, like you're gonna pay for that crap that you do to people if you're doing black magic and witchcraft and stuff. I've had people do spells on me in my sleep. So anyway, colors do have meanings. So, you might have certain colors in your place, in your house. Maybe you got favorite colors. Check them out online. Find out what that color means, Maybe you want other colors, to wear, and say, hey, I like the meaning of this color. Maybe I ought to get more. Numbers have meanings too, so you ought to check those out. So anyway, I had fun. I actually didn't even think of all the, see, the universe is something. It showed me all, I thought, what a boring video this is going to be about colors, but really it's a lot of things about colors, and crystals, candles, all that stuff is very powerful and really works as long as you believe in it. So if you really need help with something, you ought to check online. Hey, crystals for this, crystals for that, rocks for that. Go to a crystal store, go in there and say, hey, I'm going through something. Maybe you're going through some financial problems. There's probably a spell to, to help you with your financial problems, being abundant, but you gotta really, when it comes to that part about being rich, like I said, there's some people, they did bad spells, like they wanted fame and all that stuff, and it really ruined the rest of their life. So you got to really think of what are you willing to take, like chances on. So anyway, I am so sorry this video is longer than I've ever expected. I didn't think I was going to talk about all this in one video, but it's stuff I'm learning about, like I do. I have all these crystals with me, and like I do wear them in my pant pockets. They say that's very important. I forgot, I also have a keychain, and that's abundance. It's a green, a beautiful green color, and it's about abundance. So I am abundant. I'm a millionaire. I am rich. So you have to believe in that stuff. Your words are very powerful. So you gotta use those words in a good way, not in a bad way, and I know there's no good and bad, but you know what I mean, negative, positive, all of it. It's so funny. So anyway, I do love all of you. This is Starlight. You can like this video, you could give it a thumbs up, you could share it with a friend, share it with your dog or your bird. I'm sorry. And also, you can subscribe to my channel and ring the notification bell, and you can leave a message down below. And also you can reach out to me on Instagram at 1995 Starlight, and Facebook at Kathy with a K Dingman. And I will one day make a video and I will let you know where did Kathy Dingman get the name Starlight, and what is up with the 1995 number. So I will have a video on that shortly. I just got to remember, I got so many titles in my head. I do. I have so many things going on there. Good stuff, though. That's the kind of stuff you want, is good stuff. And there's no good or bad, but, like the positive things, but anyway, I do love all of you, and I don't know what your favorite color. If you do have a favorite color, you can let me know. Send a message down below or on Instagram or Facebook. Anyway, I love all of you. This is Starlight. Love and light. Peace.